with this power? What do I do, Gelos?
All right, we're already back.
What do I
Okay.
do with this power?
What do we do? We have all the power in the world now. We can change the title to anything we want. We can rename the
Oh, true,
channel
I
to
can finally...
Linfantry Open 2.
I think that one already exists, sadly.
Damn it.
Oh,
All right, let's go back
unlucky.
to that roster. All right, so roster 2 is Osur. You actually know a little bit more about Osur, right? You said you
Osur?
knew a little
No,
bit.
you know about Osur,
Oh
because
yeah,
they're from Emerald, right?
yeah. I've seen, like I said, I've seen a little bit about these players so far. Honestly, both teams we've seen a little bit of. They've both done some interesting stuff. Sylvanius
Alright, I
was
have
mentioned in
managed to log
chat.
in.
Oh,
Please, streamers and both teams send me a poke once you're ready to go, and then we'll try to get started as
I'll
soon as
poke 'em.
possible.
yeah, you can go and let them know. Let's just go right over to what map we're playing here, since the it looks almost as if the ref is here now. Pale Canyon is our map. This is a map that heavily emphasizes bolters. You do want to have a good bolter here for this. You want to make sure that your bolter isn't just, say, a good player, but one that can actually control the map a little bit, get your spots off, get your intel off, and you know, they can then after that actually lock down flanks. Let's go right into the in-game screen here, where we hopefully have everything working. Let's just make sure real quick. Yes, so we got the right script on there. All right, so the bolters are going to play this from the roofs on the corners, usually anyway. This is how most players, most teams I should say, have their bolters set up, is on these corners here. And what that does, it allows that bolter to just kind of lock down this flank, get lots of intel on incoming spawns, from either that side or even from this side. You can just see everybody coming up there. You get spots off from absolutely everybody. It's great intel. It's definitely something you want your teams to be doing. Gretchen, if you want to let them know that we're still on the same factions as our last match, just in case they're confused as to why there's so much pop in the hex. I don't want them to delay it any further because they might be confused about it. But yes, we are. This is a match that definitely does need a decent bolter, and decent doesn't just mean someone who can kill lots of players. It means specifically one who can actually control the map. So I'm excited to see what both teams bring out in terms of bolter power. But other than that, LAs commonly they don't get really played on this one. We will see lots of heavies, obviously. We might see an LA, but they don't typically get played on Pale. And then, of course, that bolter is absolutely critical for Pale. You definitely want to have one. Now, for both sides' starting positions, it looks like we've got Osur here on the western side of the map, and then we've got ALPS here on the southern side of the map on their starter.
Maybe the chat can help me. Someone just asked if scout rifles are allowed. They should be, right? There's no way they're banned.
I don't know, actually. They are banned?
No, I think they're saying yes, they are allowed.
Oh, they're allowed. Okay.
You guys are saying yes, they're allowed, right?
Except Gen 2. Okay, so Gen 2s are banned. Wait, that would be SMGs though.
Oh, that
Are
would
they
be
also scout rifles Gen 2 as well?
Well, the obelisk is Gen 2, right? Those things.
Isn't it? I thought that was a battle rifle. Let's see.
Gelos, that's the same thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Dragoon is battle rifles and scout rifles are the same things.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I
That's
don't
on me.
see obelisk or anything mentioned in the rule set, so I just control after.
Ah, yes. Okay, so the Maddox and the scatter cannons are allowed. There we go. Thank you. That clears things up a little bit, actually. Looks like both sides are ready to go now.
The first round will be starting on the tick in 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Chat is our unofficial referee for today, letting the
1
teams
minute
know.
left.
Okay, I've confirmed that's allowed. Good.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by watching the osur team. We'll see what they want to do for their squad comps. Again, you want to see a bolter on both sides. I'm really hoping they're both going to be bringing at least a bolter, even if it's not someone who's dedicated
30
bolter.
seconds.
Someone who can flex is just as good. You just need someone who can control the map. It's super important for this map.
Yeah, that's why you know Dirtle, right? Everyone knows Dirtle. And
Dirtle.
Dirtle, not the hardest fragging bolt ever, definitely not. But playing with him on this map
10.
is such a joy because he controls everything for you, and he knows where everyone is, and he'll tell you not
5,
to push or to
4,
push.
Same can be
3,
said about Turtle,
2,
actually.
1, start of
even
the
though he
first
doesn't
ball.
even play anymore, Turtle used to do the exact same thing. He was very much someone who just stood on the roof, didn't really get the frags, but he was there for the intel, and he was very good at it. All right, opening salvos coming out. Oh, actually, I think they got... No, they missed Sandaway there. It looked like the explosion hit near him. Now, we've got Ascendants here, getting a little bit of spots off there. I just heard him get one spot call. Meanwhile, over here on balcony, looks like we've got some of the ALPS team coming around. They've already taken out Sylvanius.
Well, that's understandable. He's a friend of Zangief's, and
Yeah.
any friend of Zangief's is an enemy of mine.
Those damn Italians. Oh, I think a little bit of a mistimed push there by Argedian, actually. I think he just kind of hit his own conch on accident.
No, it wasn't a bad push, actually. He got the conch off, and then he pushed. Just there was no friends with him. And...
he also didn't have friends there. I'm in certain fact more about the fact that he pushed just a half second too early, and he actually got caught by the conch.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay.
Little unfortunate, but I don't think that's what mattered there. He really just didn't have any backup.
Oh,
And,
Honeybed is playing a medic.
oh, interesting. That is not something you see on a 6v6 format anymore.
Well, you do if Menace is playing, but...
Well, okay. Don't think that's Menace, though.
Well,
Oh, we also see an LA here, interestingly enough, on the ALPS side. Sandaway is an LA Walker, their Bolt, and I guess Honey Badger's going to stick with Medic, because I still hear a tar going off back there.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he is running Carapace. I see, the no shield bar.
I will say one thing. Ever since that last patch, other classes have become at least a little bit more viable, as Nano Weave is no longer effective.
That wasn't the
on
last
top
patch,
of...
Gelos. Come on,
My
keep
bad.
up with the patch notes.
Sorry, the fishing patch is what I meant.
Yeah, the fishing.
The fishing patch when they added the the fishing to the game. That's also when they nerfed the nanoweave armor and which essentially makes the loadout of Adrenaweave somewhat moot.
Yeah.
So it just adds
It's
a little
great.
bit more
You can just
effectiveness
body
for
shot
everybody
people to death now. I'm so much better at the game.
I'm incredible. Walker
So
here looking
it's like
for
10% less bad that I don't hit the head.
Oh, Walker gets taken out as a big push from the osur side happens. They've taken out 3 already. They're getting pushed here from the side, but he also gets taken. That's Lucas going down from side door. The rest of the osur team going right upstairs. They're going to try and control this building. Scores right now 10-17 in favor of osur.
Yeah, and I don't know about this medic. Honey Badger hasn't been able to get a kill yet.
Yeah, I'm... yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's... Medic still isn't really played in this, because you're not going to see people really going for a res here. It's just not super helpful a lot of the time.
You do occasionally, but usually it's not good to do.
Yeah, like, this is going to be a res nade right here. No, that's a heal
No,
nade.
it's a heal nade.
Okay.
That would be stupid to have resonate.
Yeah.
Resonates are literally just a tool to feed in this format.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to bring it in, but luckily he's not bringing it. He's got a heal nade there.
Yeah. Which doesn't help him, he still dies.
Yeah, he still did die. I will say, valiant attempt though. I mean, it was a heal nade, Carapace medic, so he's trying his best, but you're still dealing with some 6v6 Jaeger heavies here.
Yeah, you're not playing some live player
Yeah.
that can't hit a barn from 20 meters away.
Yeah, it is difficult to play as a medic on this format, I will say that much.
Yeah. It can be fun, and I do it in pickup sometimes, but...
Yeah. It's just, it is hard. It is a very big challenge.
Yeah.
Now we've got Lucas here looking for an angle onto that window. Oh, but he gets taken out. Look at that spot here. Who is that? That is,
Also about to get
Mentality?
capped, by the way.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah, mentality there on a really nice angle. Actually, he was the one that was holding that point, I suppose, making sure that nobody was jumping on, and he was just staying back. Good idea by him, and that allows Osur to get that cap. Scores now 14-28 in favor of Osur.
I think that's excluding the cap again.
Is
I think
that
we're gonna have
excluding?
to. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
even
see the
more
cap
then.
on the script.
Osur is absolutely stomping on this one, actually. They're doing great.
I was gonna
This is
say,
really early.
It didn't feel that close. Like,
No,
I
it's
didn't
not.
feel like a 4-point difference.
Lucas here does take out Killer Rooster. He does have to worry about that bolt on the opposite side, though. That's Ascendance over there. He is in full view of him, but he's not going to take the shot. Oh, but as his drop down goes poorly there, he gets taken out by Ascendance by a body shot. The moment he was in the air, too. That was a good shot by Ascendance.
This really feels like a difference of experience.
I will say
Like
so. Yeah. Because Osur just, it feels like they know where people
they've
should
played
be.
this before.
Yeah, they feel like
And
they know
ALPS
where they
seems
should
so
be.
completely new to this.
Yeah, especially. I mean, it's not even just the medic thing. It's also the LA. You know, having a rough time there.
I don't even mean that. I'm more like looking at like where they're going, how they're pushing, like what they're running into, like how they're taking duels, and it's just also.
It's
what are
rough,
you doing?
yeah. Yeah, it's rough. They're having a hard time.
What
with
are you
the team.
doing? It's more like, okay, you clearly haven't played this. You've played a lot of live, and you're trying to do exactly that, which is, it's what everyone does at the beginning. But
you're right though. There's a difference in experience here, and it's very much showing. Hopefully, though, as we move forward in this match, maybe we can see them kind of snap into it. Maybe they'll sort of figure out their team play. Because right now, like what we just saw there, Argedian, they're pushing somewhat by himself. He didn't have Honey Badger right behind him there to help him out with that kill, but he gets taken out. Honey Badger, did he actually get the res? He might have gotten the res off actually on him. But again, it doesn't matter if you get the res because it doesn't take away from the death that's on the score.
yeah. Oh, I mean, can matter.
It can matter if you're already a team that's, say, holding a building and your medic is there to continue your hold. That's where a medic can really make a difference. And
like
that's,
if your team is 5 Saiyans and you.
Yep.
You can play a medic and just pick up the 5 Saiyan.
Exactly, yeah, because you can expect them to be able to hold that building, and you're really there to you're essentially there as a force multiplier, but in the right kind of way. You're not there to continue to kill people in a better, more effective way. You're there to keep everybody else who's very effective at killing people up and in the fight.
However, that's not a realistic scenario.
Right. Usually that just can't happen.
Yeah.
Scores right now 29-46, still much in favor of Osur. Obviously, they got the cap as well. I don't think we saw that get added in just yet either, so this might even be another 10 points ahead. Right now, ALPS really struggling. They're having a very rough time. I will say, not just say getting into a specific area of the map, but more just flowing around the map as a team is really where we're seeing a lot of their struggle come from. Looks like we've got Brexy over here. He's looking for an angle on side door. He's looking for somebody on that side over there. If he can get a pick here, that'll help with... but yep, there's the push.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if he got a pick there, it would help his team not get pushed from the back. But there it is, the entire Osur team now back inside of ALPS' home base. This has turned out to be a very, very rough match here for ALPS.
I'm surprised.
I am too, actually.
I thought this was going to be really close.
I saw ALPS play already once. They impressed me before. This one here is just this is just going very sideways for them, unfortunately.
Yeah. Maybe it's an issue with the map. Maybe they don't really know Pale.
It could be. I will say that Pale is one of those maps that's that does require a lot of... It's very, very good if you understand the map.
It's very different from a lot of the other maps.
Yeah, it's one of those high thinker kind of maps. I love Pale. It's absolutely one of my favorites. It is actually my favorite map of all of them. Even though I know a lot of people absolutely
because you're
hate them.
stupid.
Yeah, absolutely hate my boy Pale.
Also, well, I guess the issue is, I'm not sure how this pick and ban went, but you only get to ban 2 maps as a team right now. Which, you know, if you don't know how to play Pale, like if you're a newish team, I guess you learn 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 maps if
Yeah.
you're new. And you only get to ban 1 out of 8. That's pretty rough. Like,
Yeah.
you easily end up on a map you don't know.
Yeah, and Pale is definitely one of the tougher ones to sort of do on when it comes to when you don't really know how the
Yeah.
map flow works.
Like if you don't know how Aiken works, that's okay. You can still just run in and
you'll probably get
maybe
caught
out-aim
out going
someone.
counterclockwise sometimes, but at least you'll eventually figure out what you're doing there. Pale's a
Plus you
bit
can
of a
still
different
just
story.
take aim duels here and there.
Now we have a push here. It looks like Argedian and Walker are going to actually push together, going inside of Osur home base. There's Argedian taking out Killer Rooster. Walker here has gone down on bottom floor. Sandaway here also getting taken out, but he does help with a trade out. That's a nice job here by the ALPS team. Actually, they're holding on a little bit. What's his name again? Bregsy, a little too close to that corner. He's about to get pushed. He goes down. Is that a Rebel? That's a Rebel by Sylvanius.
I love the Rebel.
Is that any
It's actually good now.
Oh, okay. That's...
Well, Nanoweave really screwed it over, but I would argue it's if you can hit the head and you're not just spamming body shots, it's better than the underboss now.
Really?
But a lot of people are about to get mad at me and disagree. A lot of 2KD heavies roaring up right now.
So now we've got...
you know why that is? Because the underboss sounds better. But if you
does.
look at how the guns like perform, Rebels is better.
Yeah, but if the underboss sounds better, then I guess the underboss wins.
Yeah, no, it does feel so much better.
Yeah. We've got Osur back inside their home base here. It does look like we've got Lucas and Bregsy both coming into home base. They're going to try for a push. As long as they're together, which actually they are somewhat keeping together. They're going to split apart maybe here. Bregsy going aggressive as a bolter. Something I think I've seen him do the entire match so far. He's been... Look at this. He just runs right in front there. He goes down immediately.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to play this map.
Yeah,
well, maybe it's on purpose, but I think it's more likely he just doesn't know how to play the map.
Yeah, some players do play that very aggressive bolt, and on Pale, you know, if you're an extremely good bolter, you can get away with it. But even just a better position for an extremely good bolter is always going to be on that roof, getting the intel for his team.
We can still win this.
Yeah. If you even if you think of like Karauti, who was an incredibly good aggressive bolt, he'll still often sit back on the roof.
Yep, because that is just oftentimes the better position here for a bolt.
Karauti probably the best aggressive bolt we have right now.
Sylvanius here going down early on his side door push. Oh, but there goes Argedian as well. We got Bregsy here looking. He's wanting to get somebody there. Oh, but fails his 3 shots. But that's okay. Lucas coming in. Maybe he can take out one. No, he goes down. There's 2 in the corner there. Honey Badger gets a lot of damage done to him. Bregsy's still trying to get some more shots up, but he goes down finally. Osur, tired of hearing this silenced bolt.
Sar?
They go right inside and take him out. Is it Sar? Oh, that's right. That's the Sar.
Yeah.
I always confuse the Sasser and the Sar.
That's because you're filthy VS main.
The Ghost. The Ghost is the VS one. I knew that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're one of the... You're like in the top 10 of Beetlejuice kills, Gelos. Are you not?
I don't think Battle Goose. No, I don't think so. I am definitely on the Anchor and the MSW though.
Yet
There's
still...
I don't know if you know this, Gretchen, but there's a lot of people who use the Battle Goose.
No. Really bad, guys.
It's really bad. Walker here drops down, but he gets taken out by Ascendance. That's more control still here by Osur, and we've only got about 1:30 left in this match. Scores right now 54-82, still in favor of Osur by quite a lot. They had an early lead, and they've just kept their lead the entire game. They've been doing fantastic.
Yeah. We're still missing those cap points from the script, by the way, so the lead's even bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger by about 10 points, so we've got 54-93 actually.
What do you mean about?
About just around 10 points, somewhere near 10 points.
Mm-hmm. How about exactly 10?
Well, I mean, it could be a float point. You don't know how they programmed it.
What's the float point?
I don't know. Something I use in my cheat engine all the time. I have to cheat in my single player games.
Yeah, single player games sure beats.
We've got Ascendance here going aggressive, but he gets taken out by Argedian. Argedian, however, gets pincered there. And now we've got ooh. Is that what's his name? Oh, Honey Badger stole my Reaver. Wow, that's a long name.
Yeah. He's finally switched to a heavy though.
Yep, he did switch to a heavy. Scores
And
coming
he's fragging.
Yeah, scores coming
Look
out
at
to 61 to 91 at the end of the half.
End of round.
Oh, Gelos, he switched to heavy, but he's using a TMG.
Ah,
But you know, I do love that gun.
It's
but-
still better than probably playing medic in a game where you're having a hard.
I'm pretty sure, me personally, I would try harder with a Carapace Tar medic than a TMG heavy.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
I really like the tar, so I kind of get you there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our individual scores. Maybe we can narrow down what was going wrong exactly with ALPS. So we'll start here with osur. Osur, we have Sylvanius plus 12 net. Somewhat expected. He actually does play in pickups. I've seen him sometimes. We've seen him a little bit in POG as well. He's someone who has a little bit of Jaeger experience there. So he does know the map, which does play heavily in his favor here when it comes to Pale Canyon. He has 24 kills, 12 deaths. He's also top frag of the game. He's doing great. He's doing great for his team. Also, we've got the 33 Ubnub, 16 kills, 9 deaths.
I was gonna ask you how to pronounce that one, but
We've got Mentality plus 5 net, 15 kills, 10 deaths. Ascendance plus 7 net, 15 kills, 8 deaths. So most of the team on osur doing a really good job. Even the ones that are negative are only negative by 1 and 2. So they're really feeling good. They've got momentum. They're playing this pretty well as well. Only sometimes I think we saw Ascendance get aggressive there, but mostly he's been playing very much on that roof, the way that you would expect the Bolter to be playing, just getting his intel for his team. For the ALPS team, it's a much different story. We've only got Argedian, who is plus 9 net, 21 kills, 13 deaths. He's doing a good job with his pushes, but the rest of his team is really struggling. And you can also see they've swapped their Bolter off at the last few minutes there. I believe
that was actually quite a while ago.
Was it?
He switched to Bolt. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Bregsy was their Bolt, and he was really struggling on Bolt. Again, you have to remember that 6v6 bolting is different than live bolting, so you have to give him a little bit of a leeway here. It is not an easy job to bolt in a 6v6. People move in different ways when it comes to this. You can't just predict them to run in a straight line. A lot of times they do constantly wiggle all the time, and we saw that is a very difficult thing to deal with. So Bregsy there, it looks like unfortunately did have to switch off. But one thing to note, Bregsy also played extremely aggressively, which contributed heavily to his deaths there. Hoping what we see here on this next half, maybe Bregsy goes back on Bolt, he can stick on that roof, and maybe he can actually get a lot more intel for his team. That would help him as well as his team immensely, because it is so we've gone over this many times, but that is extraordinarily important when it comes to map control. And also maybe potentially even harassing the osur Bolt, the Ascendance player there. That would also be extraordinarily helpful for the ALPS team. For the rest of the team, it took a little while, but Honey Badger did actually swap off, and he is now playing heavy. He's having a hard time too, but playing as a heavy, probably going to be a little bit more beneficial than playing as a medic right now. Hopefully what we see is a little bit of a comeback by ALPS. I want to see them really start playing a lot better as a team. What we can notice here is that damage assists are down by about 9 points between them and osur. osur definitely stuck together a lot more than ALPS did, and ALPS is just really, really getting pummeled there when it comes to
next
team
round will start
fights.
in 1 minute and
Quick-
25 seconds.
Quick
on the
update from the Evil stream. They're still in their first half. It's Fiji versus NJ, and surprisingly close.
Oh, very good.
Well, it's not that close. 85 to 57.
Okay, that's not...
Fiji getting kept. But it's teams where you expect the gap to be bigger.
Yeah. So good. Both matches, I suppose. A little update there. All right, let's go back into the in-game screen here. we will talk about the differences here, maybe what ALPS can do differently to actually potentially come away with at least a more points, maybe even a win if they can play it a little bit better on this the next half. So one thing to note here, ALPS, again, they do seem like a more fresh team. More inexperienced. They have 2 spawn areas they can go into. They don't have to use their normal area where they walk to the left over here, and they actually go into the building. They can use silos to make a quick push in on their flanks. I'm hoping what we see is maybe somebody like Argedian, who was doing very good at his pushes. Maybe we see him go in with another friend, and they can actually do a push, get some pincer moves going in, and actually get more control on that map. ALPS can come back, but they got to play pretty well, and I'm really hoping they get refreshed here and they can actually come away with at least some more points, come a little closer to Osur's score, because Osur's absolutely dominating in this one. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with the ALPS team here. So we've got one bolter here. It looks like Walker swapped over to Bolt. Maybe he'll play as more of the intel kind of Bolt.
Oh, he was the opening Bolt as well, right?
Oh yeah, I think he was actually.
Yeah.
So they might have him as opener every time. Looks
or
like...
maybe they just said, never mind, Brexy, it's not working. Give the
maybe
Bolt back to working. He does take one out.
Oh, very good. Okay, Brexy goes down early, though, in his lobby. He was there with Argedian. Argedian now looking for a way to maybe push around, potentially. It looks like he's just going to maybe hold his lobby, actually. He does take out
Lucas
Killer
might
Rooster.
have a good flank here. From back. Oh, he doesn't notice. He doesn't notice Sylvanius. Oh no, he destroyed. Oh my god, how does he live?
Oh, a trade here by Argedian and X Mentality. I keep seeing, you know, he has an EX on it. It cuts that off in the script. We'll just go with Mentality for him. Mentality goes down as well. Osur
it's like Edo.
Inside. Yeah.
Ooh, Braxy's using a battle rifle.
Oh, Walker just barely get away with his life. Has to take a
though. That's pretty impressive.
2 medkits to get away, but he does go.
And he does get a body on him.
Oh, a trade!
Oh, it's a
Beautiful
trade, okay.
job there.
I just thought he won it and I was pogging. Trade's still good though.
Yeah, trade is definitely good if you have low health. Like he was in a bad position too. Sylvanius was just going for the aggress.
Yeah.
Lucas here with a flank potentially on second floor. ALPS so far playing a little bit better than they were in that first half. That is for damn sure.
Yeah. A lot less like just running into stupid spots.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot more like actually thinking about what they're doing, I guess.
Which is something I kind of expected, as Pale Canyon is one where, you know, if you don't have a ton of experience with it, hopefully you can learn it, and this is kind of the learning process here. They're kind of figuring out that they got to move in pairs, you got to move together. And look at this. This is a nice crossfire here by Honey Badger. Takes out the Bolt. Meanwhile, Argedian here. Oh, but Argedian does get taken out. But Honey Badger's still alive. He's going around onto balcony. Ah! Please don't mind those alarms. Ow.
You had that Honey Badger. I believe you didn't have to
run. He probably could have handled that, but, you know. He is jumping down for his team. It does seem like he's more comfortable playing around his team than he is playing solo, which is always a smart idea.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey Badger here taking a little shield damage.
Should realize what that heavy is, though.
Yeah, he definitely does know, but he doesn't want to drop down right away. Maybe he knows he's spotted. Oh, he's definitely spotted now. He needs to get away from there. He's in a tough position. He does.
He knows how to move around the map, but he doesn't know how to move in a scrim, I feel like. That's definitely something you can learn, but not that quick.
He
knows all the jumps, but he...
Yeah, he's getting the map awareness down, though. He's definitely...
it's getting better.
Yeah. I'm actually a little impressed with how much he's so far sort of figured out this the map play a little bit. Because he's going around on balcony, and he's backing up, and he's actually doing a good job moving around these buildings themselves. Oh, great shot there by was that Ascendance? Yeah, Ascendance taking out the enemy Bolt in the window, and now he's going aggressive as a spawn camping Bolt. Oh, but he does get flanked. Argedian taking him. That actually allows his team to push back into the building. Look at this. They're all coming in bottom floor now. But there's still lots of Osur members up on second floor. They gotta deal with these. Sylvanius here looking for an aggression. They take him anyway. Sandaway also getting taken out on bottom. Argedian here already down in
that
lobby.
passive bolt's kind of hard to play when you're locked out of your building.
Yeah, it is extremely. There's not really much Walker can do other than just maybe getting some spots off side door like he's doing, getting a little damage off.
No, Walker's doing a good job. They just need to get a good push in here with the heavies.
Yeah, he's staying back. Oh, he's going aggressive though. Let's see what happens here. Oh,
His heavies
beautiful
are
job.
pushing, so it's a good idea actually.
Yep. Good calls here by the ALPS team. Actually, they all converged at once. That was a good retake. That is the
That was a good retake.
That's the team play that we want to be seeing here. Hopefully now we can see them kind of get momentum as they've just taken a lot of the OSUR members out. They can go 4-point and then actually 4 enemy building as well.
Still a very big lead to catch up on, but even if you can't catch up on that lead, at least like we're seeing a big learning experience from ALPS. Like already there's big improvements.
Yeah, they actually are improving extremely fast, but unfortunately they do get taken out on the side there. Sylvanius, great angle off of Silo. That's something that would have gotten anybody there. That was an unexpected angle. He played that very well. Now we might see a good push. Take a look at this over here around silos. Here we got Lucas and Sandaway looking for an angle on side door. Oh, they did just get spotted out though. I just heard that.
Oh, Lucas actually playing a carve.
Lucas gets taken out. He was the spotted one. They don't know if they know about Sandaway.
They do know, and he's dead.
Yeah. Well, Sandaway's
No,
still
never mind.
alive.
He's still here, but he did shoot.
He did shoot. I don't know if that means that they're gonna know he's there. They definitely know now though, and he's spotted. Sandaway doesn't have any kind of
Walker just won
surprise.
the bolt duel on the roof.
Oh, that's good. That's more map control for him. Oh, but he does get hit in the head by a gauze saw, and he goes down. Yeah, that gauze saw is insanely high damage. So the moment he shot him one time like that.
Yeah, saws on Pale kind of cracked.
Yeah, saw is a fantastic weapon to be using for this map. Mentality takes another one there as well. Might get another. He goes. Yep, takes another. Oh, good kill there by Argedian, taking out the 33 Nubdub.
Ooh, the bolt straight. That was really well played from Walker once again. Seeing a lot of good plays out of this.
Yeah,
bolt for ALPS, honestly.
Honestly, ALPS has been playing a lot better in general on the second half than they were on that first half. It's not working perfectly yet, but
No.
they
did just lose the cat.
They did, but they're playing at least more as a team than we saw in that first half, where they were a lot more scattered. This time around, we're seeing a lot more sort of sticking together, getting their team fights in rather than solo plays. And it's working out a lot better here. Argedian here does get flanked, though. Lucas doesn't know. He goes down. That is OSUR going straight for ALPS home base. And they did get EMPs. Some solid EMP there by Walker. He's about to get conked himself.
And
Walker
nothing
there.
really came of that amp either.
Yeah, he wasn't able to follow up on it. He didn't have any team members around.
Unfortunate.
A little bit of splash there from the rocket.
I
Bregsy
think that they
here.
got a good push in there.
Bregsy does get one pick as his team moves in, takes out the rest of lobby. A couple of trades there, so it's a 2-for-2 trade for them taking back their lobby. A little unfortunate for them as they need the numbers to actually take the enemy home base back. Oh, an unfortunate push by Sandaway. Was he looking for the bolter there? I think he was. Maybe not.
Bolter's at the other end of the building though.
He was on a different floor actually. A little unfortunate there for Sandaway, but the rest of his team still looking for an angle to push together. Looks like Bregsy here
Walker
on silo
takes
gets a little damage.
a heavy and gets a body shot on the bolter. He's been doing so well second half.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's been playing a lot more on that roof, the way that you would more expect them to play.
But even if he's not, like even when he was in bad situations, I saw him make pretty good decisions and like just trade out kills where he should lose. He's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is.
That one, not so much. Just running in. But he does survive.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's making it back. He knows when to pull back, and that's important too.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like the ALPS team is finally getting pushed off that silo angle that they were kind of looking for a push. Oh my god, Argedian with the shuffles! Oh, he finally goes down. It took him a while, though. It's the one downside of those high damage, low rate of fire weapons is shuffling players like that.
Show me what you're made of.
Alright, now we've got Sanaway here back on heavy. He's on silos, but he just got spotted out. Scores 106 to 167 in favor of Osur by quite a lot.
Yeah, this is not realistically recoverable. This is just
No, I don't think so.
How well can ALPS play this?
Right. How many points can they make back basically?
Yeah.
Because right now, yeah, it's just the score line is just too much out of their favor. I don't think they can come away with a win, but it is at least, I will say, looking a lot better for them on the second half. They have been playing a lot better, so I want to see more of that. I wanted to see just better team play come about as we watch them on this second half. Ooh, Sanaway gets taken out by Sylvanius up there on Valk. Sylvania's doing a great job at just map control in that balcony right there. He's also going to take out Luke. It looks like Luke must have been called out by the bolts or something, because he pulled back and immediately knew he was coming in.
At least they're not really letting the big get bigger. Holy fuck, why is that so hard to say? They're not letting the gap get bigger. There we go. Okay. Listen. Why don't you speak some German?
German's my first language.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Introduce yourself in German.
I'm Bibo.
Nice try.
I thought it was pretty good. That was pretty good. Fluent. We got Walker here back on the roof. Like he's supposed to be doing, he's actually getting those spots off pretty good here. And it looks like Argedian took advantage of it too. He actually did take out D33 Upnub. As he also gets taken out from the balcony. Luke is here with a push. Gets taken out by Steven the Better. And a push by Honey Badger. Oh, looks like he actually took out Ascendance. Wow. He's about to get pushed by two. Oh, but he takes one. Goes down. Can Bregsy pick up the second? No, he goes down. Bregsy, I think, using the... Is that the... What's that battle rifle called? The AMR? Interesting choice. I mean, it's a longer range map, so maybe not a terrible choice. Sanaway. Oh! Ascendance with a double kill on the two flankers coming inside door. Both headshots. Fantastic shots.
I've been seeing Honey Badger do so many more things ever since he switched to heavy and then to the MSW.
Ah.
He's been doing much better.
Sometimes just takes a weapon change is all. Sanaway here, I think, was that a Vandal kill? That was a Vandal kill.
I heard
Sanaway
a
with the Vandal. Might be able to get another one here. He sees it. Ascendance might go down. He does. It goes down to Bregsy in the side. I think it's just Killer Rooster on the inside now. He's going to have to pull back a little bit. There's a lot of long-range weapons outside. Score is now 122 to 185. Obviously still in favor of Osur.
Hey Beeps, do you want to become famous?
Of course I want to become famous. Oh my god, did we get a bot for
yeah,
this channel?
2 of them.
Really?
2 of them, yeah.
This channel's like brand
Just
new.
ban them.
Why are the bots
Buy
already?
viewers, follows, and Prime Zone viewers. Show.
Wow, incredible.
Pog. Can't wait to buy you some followers.
Hell yeah. A rocket
The
here, I
one
think,
time.
does miss out on Bregsy, but actually Bregsy does turn and kill a rooster as well. That was actually impressive. He takes a double there. Now we've got, it looks like on the second floor, Walker here taking a fight with D33 Upnub, but with Honey Badger there, he's actually going to take out D33 Upnub because of the pincer. Good team fights there. Scores now 129 to 188 in favor of Osur. We've only got about 30 seconds left. ALPS came back just a little bit for a little while there. Their team fights were a lot better on this second half. They just, unfortunately, their first half really did seem to do a big number on them, and I don't think they were able to recover, really.
For the last 7 minutes or so, they haven't really fed more points, which, you know, they have managed to keep the score like the same distance, and that's an achievement already.
End of match, end of
the
match.
beginning did not look good at all.
Osur wins 190 to 133.
Yeah.
Team captains, please join the ref channel for the post-match interview.
Yeah, so let's take a look at our individual scoreline. For the Osur team, they did phenomenal. Sylvanius plus 22 net, 49 kills, the top frag of the game, 25 deaths, 39% HSR as well even, and 13 damage assists. Pretty good overall. He did a very good job there for his team. The rest of the team also doing great. We've got D33 Upnub, 22 kills, 19 deaths. Steven the Better, 7 net, 31 kills, 25 deaths. Mentality, plus 5 net, 28 kills, 23 deaths. Ascendance, the Bolt, plus 5 net, 26 kills, 21 deaths. Most important, Ascendance did play on that roof quite a lot, and he actually got a lot of spots for his team. Fantastic job. Killer Rooster, the only one going negative on the Osur team, but we still saw him in the fights a lot of the times. He was actually holding down flanks a lot, so he still was playing a critical role. For the ALPS team, obviously, a lot more struggling there. Argedian, the only one positive at plus 13 net, 39 kills, 27 deaths, 13 damage assists as well. He did fantastic. He played this map as well as anyone could expect him to.
User joined your channel.
The rest of his team having a much rougher time. I will say, Walker played a really, really good Bolt on that second half. He actually got a lot of information for his team. He got kills as well. He actually took out Ascendance a couple of times, which actually helps his team a lot when it comes to movement around the maps. So he did a good job as Bolt on that second half. The rest of the team, you know, second half.
Gelos?
Sorry, my mic.
I don't know where you want to go, where you were going to go with that, so I can't even really continue, and we can't hear you. Anyway,
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've got Mentality coming for the end.
User was moved to your channel.
All right.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. So anyway, yeah, I was gonna say the heavies, they played a lot better on that second half. They did their best, but the second half is really where they were shining. But that first half, I think, is just really where it kind of sealed the deal. Now we have our two captains. For the ALPS team, we have Sanaway. For the Osur team, we have Mentality. They did a good job. I want to first congratulate the Osur team, Mentality. You guys did great. You guys did a really good job. You played a smart game, and you played very well throughout the match. So just really good job by you guys. It seemed like you guys really understood the map. Going into this, did you have any kind of prep work to prepare for this match?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because we haven't played this map once. Absolutely none at all. We went into this just focused on our team play, working together, peeking angles together. I told my guys first thing as soon as we were getting ready, doing a quick map rundown, stick together. I don't want any more than I want to make sure there's no single peeking, limited as much as possible, work together as a team, and make sure. One thing that we definitely do need to work on is using utility, which I can't stress enough, but overall, I think my guys played fantastic, so I'm proud of them today. Hope to continue the improvement.
Yeah, you guys did great. When it came to this map, I mean, it is a map that you really do have to sort of learn and have to really get pretty good with. Unfortunately, ALPS, did you guys have any kind of prep work going into this as well? Because it seemed like you had, you guys did a lot better in the second half. You guys seemed to sort of learn it a little bit better. But going into it, it felt a little rough on the first half. What was going on there?
We haven't played Pale in a long time. We haven't played much in the last time at all because we're barely getting people to play tournament matches at all. So it's rough to get people to for trainings, prep work, or anything. So it's currently more like people show up most of the time, not warmed up, and just play the matches to play the matches.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we did see an improvement coming in on the on that second half. What seemed like what might have clicked for you guys on that second half to sort of come together a little bit better? We saw better team fights in general, as well as we saw you guys swap out and get Walker on that roof and got a lot more information in general for the ALPS team.
Was there a question in it for me, or
Oh yeah.
just a comment?
What seemed to sort of click for you guys? What kind of changed coming up on the second half, or was there any kind of change? Was it more just a refresher?
I think it was more playing longer, getting warmed up, playing together again. I think it's wasn't the one click moment. It was the more we played longer, we got better because we played together.
Okay. Well, you guys did at least do better on that second half. We hope to see more from you guys coming up in the tournaments because once you started getting their team playing, you guys definitely were doing a lot better. The osur guys, you guys did fantastic the entire time. We saw lots of great plays. We saw even some people playing on those pylons. It seemed like you guys really did know how to play this map super well. So very impressed by you guys. In general, great job by you guys. I do believe, let me just check real quick. I think this was the last match for this weekend. So
The other match is still going, so I'm just gonna raid that channel.
Gotcha. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end it there. Congratulations one more time to the osur team. You guys did fantastic. We will see more from both of these two teams coming up next weekend. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.